On an enchanted island. Welcome to Earthly Reads, where imagination knows no bounds. My Cup of Earth Productions is thrilled to introduce you to a new and exciting tale that will transport you to a world of wonder and magic. Get cozy, grab a cup of your favorite beverage, and let the adventure begin. On an enchanted island, where the sun dipped into the horizon and painted the sky with hues of crimson and gold, there lived a young girl named Luna. She was a curious and adventurous soul, with hair as bright as the stars and eyes that sparkled like the sea. Luna resided in a tiny village, surrounded by lush green forests, sparkling waterfalls, and winding paths that led to hidden coves and secret gardens. As the villagers prepared for the annual harvest festival, Luna felt an inexplicable excitement building within her. She had always loved this time of year, when the air was filled with the sweet scent of ripe fruits and the sound of laughter and music echoed through the streets. But this year, something felt different. Luna couldn't quite put her finger on it, but she sensed that this harvest festival would be unlike any other. One morning, while exploring the outskirts of the village, Luna stumbled upon a hidden path she had never seen before. The path was overgrown with vines and wildflowers, and it seemed to beckon her to follow. Without hesitation, Luna ventured onto the path, her heart racing with excitement and a hint of trepidation. As she walked, the path began to wind and twist, leading her deeper into the forest. The trees grew taller and closer together, casting dappled shadows on the ground. Luna heard the distant sound of rushing water and followed the noise until she came upon a clearing. In the center of the clearing stood an enormous tree, its trunk as wide as a house and its branches reaching towards the sky like giant arms. Carved into the trunk of the tree was a door, adorned with intricate carvings of leaves, flowers, and vines. The door was slightly ajar, as if inviting Luna to enter. She pushed the door open and stepped inside, finding herself in a cozy room filled with books, strange artifacts, and a fire crackling in the hearth. Seated in a chair, surrounded by the treasures of the room, was an old man with a long white beard and twinkling eyes. He introduced himself as Professor Orion, a wise and learned scholar who had spent his life studying the secrets of the enchanted island. "Ah, Luna, I've been expecting you," Professor Orion said, his voice warm and gentle. "You have a special gift, one that will help us in our time of need. You see, the Harvest Festival is not just a celebration of the bounty of the land, but also a time of great magic. And this year, the magic is stronger than ever." Luna's eyes widened with excitement as Professor Orion explained that the island was facing a great threat. A dark sorcerer, named Malachi, had been spreading his dark magic across the land, threatening to destroy the balance of nature and plunge the island into eternal darkness. "But don't worry, Luna," Professor Orion reassured her. "You have a crucial role to play in saving our island. You see, you possess a rare gift, the ability to communicate with the creatures of the forest. They will need your help to defeat Malachi and restore the balance of nature." Luna's heart swelled with determination as she accepted the challenge. Professor Orion handed her a small, delicate box containing a special potion. "This potion will allow you to understand the language of the creatures," he explained. "But be warned, Luna, the journey ahead will be fraught with danger. You will need all your courage and wit to succeed." With the potion in hand, Luna set off on her quest to gather the creatures of the forest and form an alliance against Malachi. She traveled to the heart of the forest, where she met a wise old owl named Hoot, a mischievous raccoon named Ricky, and a gentle deer named Fawn. Each of the creatures possessed unique abilities and strengths, and together they formed a formidable team. As they journeyed deeper into the forest, they encountered all manner of magical creatures, from fire-breathing dragons to shape-shifting foxes. Luna used the potion to communicate with each of them, learning about their habitats, their strengths, and their weaknesses. She discovered that the dragons were fiercely protective of their treasure hoards, while the foxes were masters of disguise and deception. As they neared Malachi's dark fortress, Luna and her companions encountered treacherous terrain, treacherous foes, and even treacherous weather. But they persevered, using their combined strengths to overcome each obstacle. Finally, they arrived at the gates of Malachi's fortress, a towering structure of black stone and twisted metal. Luna and her companions knew that this was the moment of truth. They would need all their courage and cunning to defeat the dark sorcerer and restore the balance of nature. With a deep breath, Luna led the charge, using her newfound abilities to rally the creatures of the forest. The battle was fierce and intense, with spells flying back and forth like lightning bolts. But in the end, it was Luna's quick thinking and the combined strength of her companions that proved too much for Malachi. As the dark sorcerer fell, the balance of nature was restored, and the enchanted island was once again bathed in the warm, golden light of the sun. The creatures of the forest celebrated their victory, and Luna was hailed as a hero. Professor Orion appeared once more, this time with a special gift, a small, delicate seed. This seed is imbued with the magic of the island, he explained. Plant it in the earth, and it will grow into a tree that will bloom with flowers of pure light. The light will guide and protect the creatures of the forest, and remind them of the power of friendship and determination. Luna planted the seed, and as she did, the forest erupted in a riot of color and sound. The creatures of the forest danced and sang, celebrating their victory and the dawn of a new era of peace and harmony. And so, Luna returned to her village, where she was greeted as a hero. The villagers celebrated the harvest festival with renewed joy and gratitude, knowing that the balance of nature had been restored and the island was once again safe. As the night wore on, Luna sat on the beach, watching the stars twinkle to life in the sky above. She knew that she would always treasure the memories of her adventure, and the friends she had made along the way. And she knew that as long as the magic of the enchanted island remained, the creatures of the forest would always be protected, and the balance of nature would always be maintained. The end. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.